Well, greeting from the settlement of Kamikoma in the Ramashiro district of Kyoto Prefecture. The majority of today's course will be under cover of the forests and bamboo groves. There'll be a little bit of history along the way in the form of a couple of castle ruins that I discovered here some years ago. As well, there'll be the occasional religious icon, maybe a temple or shrine or two. Been through here many times over the years, both on foot and a mountain bike. Each time I come through here I discover a new track. Immediately place it on my must check out list, which is one of the purposes of today's outing, along with the exercise and the sheer joy of getting out and doing some hiking. Well, 30 minutes in, I've reached my first historical site. The remains, or what there are, of Higashiyama-jo Castle. Take a quick look. As you can see, there's, well, nothing that remains here to give the impression that there was once a castle here. But if you look around, you can see where the excavation work has taken place. Like where I'm standing now, I'd say where the castle would have been built at the time. Down below here you can see wells and other areas that were used when people lived here. If you can imagine, at the time all the trees around here would have been cleared, which would have afforded the residents of the castle terrific views overlooking Kamo and other areas of the Yamashiro district. Very little I can tell you about the castle. To say it was built around the 17th century. The gentleman who erected the castle also built another one that we will pass by within the next hour or so. Basically, that's all there is I can tell you. Welcome to Tenjin Jinja. The shrine's located in the settlement of Jindoji, which, depending on how I'm going, I may pass through again later on today. Well, I've left the settlement Jindoji and now reached the junction. My track continues along to my next destination. Well, my first opportunity to stop and take in the surrounding views. Looking down over here towards where I've come from, overlooking the city of Kirtanabe. On the other side, you can see settlement of Kamal Town, which is part of Kisagawa City. My track descends from here, but makes its way to that ridge line in the foreground before descending, and then if you can see in the hill in the distance, you can see a road. Hopefully I won't be taking that road. My track will be going around the base of that. The hill in the distance, at the top there is Kitayama, and there's an observation post up there that I hope to stop and have lunch at. Well, we've reached a junction that if I continue on that way, I'll eventually make my way to Kaisuji Genji. Got that out, temple, and on down into Kamal Town. But I'm going to descend down these steps further into the Yamashiro Forest Park, and my next destination from there. I'm not on the schedule actually, so I just realised that I missed my second castle stop. The turn off to the castle was not signposted, or if it is, it's not there. And the track itself is very obscure, so. But as there's nothing there, you're not going to miss it. Well, I've arrived at another junction. The road down there goes to the Forest Park camping ground. This becomes a mountain lane that heads up and over into a small settlement, another valley. But this is my track that I mentioned earlier. It's on my to-do list. I've been told that this track connects up with the mountain lane a bit further on, so this is all new territory for me. So let's go. The looks of the road, I think it was probably built to go and allow access for workers to come in here. My study shows me on the map that there is a dam up here, or a flood protection dam. So I'm thinking this is why the road was put in. Lovely. Suddenly, I've got some climbing to do. The track has changed very suddenly. Whoa, quite steep. Probably a little bit slippery too in places, so I need to be careful. But marked, important. Well, after some serious bush bashing, the last couple hundred or so metres, I've arrived at my mountain lane again. I don't think I actually was on the right track. I think the junction back there I was supposed to have continued on. But I'm going to carry on up to Kamikoma and my outlook post and a bit of lunch. Welcome to Kamikoma, or Mount Mikami, and our observation post, and as it's 12 o'clock, lunch break. As you can probably tell, it's very windy and very noisy, so I'll be very quick. That's where I was a few minutes ago, and I stopped and had a look at the view. It's the hill range from Jindaiji town. Looking around towards Hidakata City, Kiotanabe City, Kyoto's way over the back. Just raises up a little bit higher over the barrier. Looking over here towards Wazuka town, which is very famous for tea plantations. And down here, Kamikoma town. Up here one day when it was snowing. I was on my mountain bike. Hell, it was cold. Down in there, you might just see in the valley, that's the Yamashiro Forest Park camping ground down there. Without further ado, I'm going to have lunch. I'm not quite sure which is the summit. There's a peg there, 473.3 metres high. There's a ground peg there, and there's a little wee cairn of rocks here. But who gives a shit? I'm going to sit down in the shade because even in the shelter there, it's still bloody windy. Okay, lunch is over. Descended down from Kamikoma. About to make further descent, and hopefully out of this cold, strong wind that is making it bloody miserable. And then possibly heading back to Kamikoma station. Well, to cut a long story short, I'm back where I began from. It took me just on 5 hours. I left here. After my descent from the Kamikoma, I sort of made my way through Jindaiji township and back again. Got a little shower of rain there along the way, but nothing to stop me. But been a good walk. Got about another 10 or 15 minutes for my next train. So, without further ado, I'm going to say goodbye from Kamikoma.